Boo! Me. Me. Hello. Yes? I, ended the last stream at the very beginning of the new chapter, so that's cool. Yee! I don't even know what's gonna happen now. I have no idea. I can't wait to
Part
see
two.
the other students. Oh, hello?
Radiant Wind.
Yes.
Guardian Moon.
Guardian
The
Moon.
Alliance leader's ambitions.
Of course.
Claiming the monastery at Garreg Mach as its home base, the Alliance army joins forces with the Knights of Seros. Together, they begin to take up arms against the Adrestian Empire.
Huh. It's it's interesting that the narration has changed from being stories, you know, little storytelling like segments to actual things that are happening. Although I guess it's kind of it's interesting in a way, right? Because they're kind of making history. You know what I mean? So I guess it makes sense. All right. Well, I'm just gonna wait for this to load then, mate. Yeah. Yeet! Each unit has grown for the past 5 years. You should check their classes and weapons. Nah, mate, we're good.
Good work, Hilda. You didn't do much manual labor, but you managed to rope the knights into helping us restore the monastery.
Thanks, Claude. But all I did was piggyback on your scheme. I saw your eyes telling me to make some magic happen.
Lewd?
Thank you so much for your help with the restoration.
Oh, please, it was nothing. We're just doing our part as former students.
I'm told you even routed the bandits. That job should have fallen to us. I'm sorry for the trouble.
Hilda's outfit's a bit too lewd for her? I don't know. It seems about fine to me.
Hey, don't think twice about it. We're all allies in the resistance against the Empire, right?
It seems oddly fitting for her.
The Church is at war with the Empire, but let's be realistic. Wouldn't it be better for the Alliance to eventually submit?
The way I see it, the Emperor wants to take over all of Fodlan and destroy the existing order of the world. I can't see her allowing the Alliance to continue to exist. We're in this just as deeply as you are. Actually, we were hoping to use this place as a base. The Empire begs to be meddled with, and we're first in line.
What? Why would you want to make your base here of all places?
Garreg Mach is situated in the center of Fodlan, both geographically and spiritually. We want to secure this location while the Empire is still overlooking it.
I see. The Empire doesn't see this place as important at the moment because it's far from the front lines.
But if we simply decide that it's ours to occupy, that does nothing to inspire the hearts and minds of the people of Fodlan. Luckily, good old Teach has finally returned to us. If the Professor Rhea entrusted with the Sword of the Creator fights at our side, well now, that's a just cause anyone could get behind.
Oh, yeah?
What's more, here we are, working alongside the legendary Knights of Seros. It smacks of divine providence, doesn't it? Can you feel it?
I'm feeling it, Mr. Krebs!
I have heard what you have to say, Claude. And you, Professor? Where do you stand?
For a second, I thought that said, I will fight with the Empire. And I was like, wait, what the fuck? Yes, I'm gonna betray everyone right now, yes! Yeah, I'll fight the Empire, fuck it.
On our own, we lack sufficient military strength. But with the help of the Alliance... The Archbishop said if anything should happen to her, that we should entrust the affairs of the Church to you. If you intend to fight alongside the Alliance, then I will follow you as well.
Now, Ramch, you said I'm really feeling it, and then the catbot decided to reply that. Now, imagine, however, you know, if Shulk himself said that, and then the catbot said that to him. Imagine that. Imagine that scenario. How would that be? What the fuck am I talking about? Sorry, what?
Is that acceptable, Claude?
Of course. I can't think of anything more reassuring than having both Teach and the Knights on our side. Together, we'll stop the Emperor and her reckless ambitions.
Shamir would like to speak with me. Nani? Okay, sure.
Thanks for your help out there. Battles tend to go smoother with you around.
We didn't fight together in like 5 years, but okay, yeah. Unless that's what you're talking about, in which case, yeah, sure. Smoother?
I can count on you doing most of the heavy lifting. It may be unwise to think this way on the battlefield, but I feel I can trust your commands without question.
Oh? Why is that?
Not sure. I might have an idea, but never mind.
Excuse me?
I've also noticed that you've been putting me in more precarious situations lately.
No, that's not true.
Almost like you know I won't question your orders.
What are you trying to say here, lady? I'm gonna go with this one, sure.
Huh. I'm glad you trust me to get the job done, but still. I knew you were doing it on purpose. You're in a very important position now that you're leading the charge against the Empire. Funny to think you used to just teach at the Officers' Academy. Your old students still call you Professor. That's no title for the commander of an army.
There's no harm in it, though.
Relax. I was just having fun. You sure are an interesting one. My people lost the war, and I was left to wander Fodlan alone. But I guess meeting you was my prize.
What's that supposed to mean?
You look confused. Did you not know any of this? I was living in my homeland of Dagda, up until the Imperial Army destroyed it 10 years ago.
Oh, so you got a personal vendetta against them. Gotcha.
But being a mercenary, I have no real allegiance. That's why I'm working here now. Don't worry, though. I don't plan to turn on you.
Good. Good.jpg. .mp3. .wave. And the net as well. Yeah, sure, go ahead. These are all the bonds that I've got to catch up on. Oh my god, you look so different in that! What the fuck? That startled the shit out of you. What happened? Nani?
Oh, hi, Professor.
Hi, you look completely different. What happened? Something happened?
Do you remember what we talked about before? About doing my best to not do my best?
It's been 5 years and I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, I've been pretty busy recently, and despite my best efforts, I've been trying way too hard. I was busy all day yesterday with training and work. I just couldn't help myself. That's why I decided to take a day off today. It's just...
Nani?
Now that I have a day off, I don't know what to do with myself. Please, you have to help me. What should I do?
Nothing. Do nothing. Have a nap.
I tried that. I couldn't calm down enough to fall asleep.
Rip.
I'm sorry, but I don't think I'm cut out for not doing my best. Oh! You're a professor. You must know some secret technique for deep relaxation, right? If you do, please teach me. I'm begging you. I'm at my wit's end.
You know, have some sweets.
Got it. I'll try that right now. This candy is so sweet and delicious, and it goes so well with piping hot tea. Ooh, and speaking of the tea, your brewing skills are incredible.
Nani? No, they're not. Don't lie to me.
I'd love to be able to make such nice tea, but
You're too busy trying your best at other things. There you go. See, now you got something else to do. Do that.
Professor, will you teach me how to brew tea like this?
See, you know, that's there you go. There's your thing.
I'll do my best to learn, and then I'll make delicious tea for you as thanks.
Uh-oh, now you're doing your best again. That's not good.
Oh, sorry. Back to my old tricks, it seems. So, why is it so difficult to not do my best? I try and try to not try, but it just doesn't work.
Maybe you're just a tryhard.
Professor, you're right. Doing nothing is just not my style. To be myself, I've got to do my best every day.
That's the spirit.
Okay. Then you really must teach me how to make such delicious tea. You will, won't you? Please. Oh, and also, well, thank you. You've listened to me and helped me face my troubles. Now I feel like I can talk to you about anything. Honestly, I wish we could go on drinking tea like this forever.
Oh my. What is this? What is this relationship turning into right now? Hold on a second. Wait up. Oh, it's a rank A, that's why. I was like, what the fuck is going on here? Okay, I see what's happening. Gotcha. I was like, wait, it's only rank B, but no, it's not. Okay. It's Ingrid's birthday. Well, give him some flowers. Wait. Her. Give her some flowers. Wait, did I already give her flowers? I don't know. Probably did. But I'm gonna do it again anyways.
Thank you.
Well, this feels strange, isn't it? Sure, a lot of things I can do. Bong, bing, bing, bong. So this is still gone. I'm curious to know how Bernadetta's doing. Fuck yeah, let's check out Bernadetta. Let's do it.
I can't believe how long it's
Ah!
been since I left home. Since I was dragged out of the house, I mean.
I need to stop being surprised by the new appearances. What the fuck? Every time. I was like, what the fuck? Who are you? No. I don't know. I don't know if I like it or not. Honestly, I'm, Yeah, she's still okay. I don't know. I like the messy hair, but, It'll take some getting used to, I guess.
5 whole years. It's weird to think about.
Did you perhaps take some tips from like Lorenz's old like barber, Bernadetta? I don't know if you want to do that. It's probably not so good. Anyways, well, weird in what way?
At first, I remember I was desperate to go back, but now it's the opposite. I have friends here, and I have you. The monastery's become a second home to me. Back then, I never would have dreamed a day like this would come.
Happy for you.
It's all thanks to you. You've given me a second chance at life. If not for you, I never would have gotten used to leaving my room, let alone the monastery. Maybe the battlefields just dulled my senses. I'm much better with strangers and new places now, though. I don't panic nearly as much as before.
Could you go somewhere new by yourself?
A new place? All on my own? That sounds like a tough assignment. Where did this come from all of a sudden? Hey, hold on. You're teasing me, aren't you? Please don't joke around like that anymore. It's torture for me.
Well, I don't know. I can't commit to that. I don't know about that.
Come on, Professor. I'm begging you. Please promise me you won't do that again.
I won't make any promises.
Friends respect each other's feelings, don't they?
Fine, alright, alright.
Good. I'll hold you to that. You're absolutely not allowed to send me out anywhere on my own. Got it? You would need to come with me. If you're with me, I can go anywhere in the world.
I'll follow at a distance.
No, that defeats the purpose. Why can't you get what I'm saying? I thought we were finally getting close. Guess I'm not good enough for that, though, am I?
Oof.
I'll let you have this one, but you better be ready for next time.
I've got a lot more supports to do, don't I? I've got a lot of them to do. Oh my god, I've already... What? Whoa! Alright, already at S rank, and okay, and that too. Holy shit. We got Aloy. Oh, that's not that many. Okay, fair enough. Claude, what do you got here? Alright, cool.
As you can see, if we were to face an enemy on this terrain, I would go here, and you would go here.
Hang on. If we're trying to repel the enemy, I should be positioned there, correct?
Huh? I'm not sure that's the best idea. Take a closer look at this map. See, there's a graveyard over here. Might run into some of those ghosts you hate so much.
Claude, will you knock it off already? So help me. If you continue treating me like a child, I'll...
Easy there. I'm sorry, okay? Just don't start blasting off any spells in here.
I've more pride than to turn an unarmed soldier to cinders. It wouldn't kill you to speak to me as an equal when we're discussing matters as serious as this.
Actually, I see you as more than an equal. There's no questioning the power you wield. And I was being serious about the formation just now. The bit about the ghosts was just me having fun with you. Or trying to. You're so smart, I figured you'd catch on to that right away. But back to the formation. Can you see why I arranged it like I did? The area I want you to guard requires the ability to adapt to an ever-changing situation. Who else could I trust with such a difficult task? You're my best bet for something like that.
You know, I gotta ask, I never asked this before, why do they use, like, fucking, like, photos of the places? You know what I mean? Like, why don't they just have them in the actual area, rendering out the, like, stuff? It can't be that difficult, right? I mean, look. You can see that the picture's, like, warped in the background. It doesn't look very good. I don't know why they didn't just go with, like, the actual location, you know? It's weird. Anyway.
Perhaps that's true.
Probably, I mean, it definitely saves on resources, like, you know, making it less intensive on the system, but if that were the case, you wouldn't be able to explore it in the first place, so I don't really get it.
Think back to the times we fought together. When have I ever treated you like a child on the battlefield? I depend on you, Lysithea. I value your power almost as much as I do Teach's.
Truly?
I swear to you on all of Fodlan. I'd like to have my fun, but I wouldn't joke about something like that. I consider you a valued ally. I'll stop now before I inevitably drift back into teasing you again. Just know that I meant every word, okay?
Fair enough, then. From here forward, see to it that you treat me with the respect of an equal. And I admit that you are not short on talent yourself, but don't go getting a big head over it.
Oh yeah. Oh wow, he's got a lot of supports. Wow. Wowie. Nani?
Impressive as ever. It's always satisfying to see such skill in motion.
It's nothing to boast about. Just part of the job.
Sure, but I hear there wasn't a knight out there who could match your skill at reconnaissance and infiltration missions.
Don't forget assassination and coercion. Is there someone you need killed?
Ooh, so violent. Why would you jump to that conclusion?
You went out of your way to find me. I thought you might need a favor.
Sorry to disappoint, but I didn't come to request an assassination. I just want to talk.
With me?
Of course. You've piqued my interest for a while now.
Loot.
A little birdie told me you were born in Dagda. Is that true? That's pretty far away, beyond even Bridget to the west. So, what brought you to Fodlan?
I worked as a mercenary in Dagda. That is until I was defeated in battle against the Empire and left for dead.
I see. I'm surprised they didn't take you as their prisoner.
I know how to conceal myself.
Yeah, of course you do. Still, with your particular skill set, couldn't you make your way back to Dagda whenever you please?
That is true. I could return if I really wanted, but my interests have changed. For now, this is where I belong.
Where you belong, huh? That's heavy stuff. I wonder if this is where I really belong.
I wouldn't know. You need to figure that out yourself.
I like their support. It's interesting. Whoa, Ferdinand! What the fuck happened to your hair? Oh boy! What the fuck? That was the most surprising thing I've seen yet. All right. Moving on.
Sorry, Claude. You can't go past.
Huh? Ah, Cyril, it's you. Is there a problem? It's not the first time I've been to the Holy Tomb. Rhea herself took me there once. Besides, the inside's been scoured by the Imperial Army. There's nothing left there now.
Don't matter. Lady Rhea said nobody could go in, so I can't let you through. I gotta do what Lady Rhea says. You wanna break them rules? Then you'll be her enemy. If you're trying to do that, I'll have to fight you.
Fine, I get it. I wouldn't hesitate to make an enemy of Rhea if it came to that. But I'd rather not fight with you. So I'll back off. For now.
See, there's that, like, line again. Well, I wouldn't hesitate to fight her if I had to. You know what I mean? Like, that's what makes me suspect, like, that's part of what would be the motivations if you're not on the Golden Deer side. Anyways, continuing.
Why is that?
Does it matter?
Dunno. With your status, you could smack me to the ground and walk right over me.
I guess. But I wouldn't. We're friends.
I thought you were the kind of guy who'd smack down just about anybody if you needed to.
You really are a stubborn one. All right then, I'll tell you. I swore I'd change this world so that those without status are no longer oppressed. Though you were never one of the people I was hoping to save. I never knew that there were people in Elmira in your kind of situation. I realized that my own perspective was too narrow. You helped me realize that. So, I owe you.
Did you just say you're all about saving people who are oppressed? Really?
I did. Is it so strange to hear that from me?
It's just... you reminded me of Lady Rhea there for a second. Lady Rhea always tried to save us folks without any status in the world. Like when she let an outsider like me stay at the monastery. That was real nice. She brought in those kids from Ramire Village when they lost their parents, and...
Well, I'm not a religious man. I'm sure Rhea wouldn't want to be lumped in with a guy like me.
Lady Rhea didn't do those things because the goddess told her she should. She did it because she wanted to. I can tell you that.
I see. In that case, maybe I don't need to make an enemy of her. Thanks, Cyril. I think you've brought me a step closer to my dream.
Thanks to you too, Claude. If I was able to help you, then that makes me happy.
Alright, Lorenz, what's going on with you, mate? Oh shit, Lorenz and Raphael again. Oh boy, here we go.
Ah, so hungry. I gotta eat something.
Again, Raphael? Here, perhaps this will suffice.
Really? I can have this? But don't you need to eat after all that training?
We can't have you starving, can we? Your strength is a great asset. It would be a terrible loss if you fell faint in battle. Besides, no true noble can look upon the hungry with indifference.
Seriously? Wow, that's awful generous of you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. But listen while you eat. I believe it would benefit you to pay more attention to the way you carry yourself in the company of your betters. It is the duty of the nobility to protect the common folk. And, in return, the commoner is expected to show deference and respect. Naturally, I understand that there is a certain tendency toward familiarity because we are classmates. However,
Oh, that was tasty.
Raphael, did you hear a word I just said?
Oh, hey! I sent my little sis some of that fancy treat you gave me a while back. She wrote back to say that it was tasty and to thank you. So thanks.
That is excellent news. I'm pleased to hear that you both enjoyed it. But there's no need for you to thank me. It was actually a gesture of gratitude in the other direction, from me to you. Thanks to the wisdom of your words, I have begun to consider my approach to dining in a completely new way. Mealtime has proven to be ideal for the study of character. It is a tool I intend to make great use of as the leader of the Alliance.
Yep. It's just like I told you. Food tastes better when you eat with good company.
That's not quite what I meant. No matter. You're satisfied, I trust?
I could probably keep eating, but I'm ready to train. All right. Time to get back to it so I can protect my buddy Lawrence.
I've not quite gotten through to you, have I? It is not the duty of a commoner to protect a noble. That is fundamentally against the order of society.
But if you hadn't given me food just now, I couldn't survive on the battlefield because I'd be too weak to train. Who'd take care of my little sis if I wasn't around? She'd probably end up starving to death as well. In a way, by feeding me, you're protecting her too.
It was only a little food. There's no need to get carried away.
You're a real decent noble, you know that? Worrying so much about my sister and all. All I gotta do is protect you. Then you protect everyone else, right?
I'm not certain your logic is sound, but your strength is undeniable. Very well. Do as you like. Dining certainly is a window to the soul. Eating with you has helped me to see that I've misjudged you. You're not some gluttonous simpleton. You are grateful for the protection the nobility offers, and eager to emulate our example.
This fucking... Some of these supports are good. That's all I can say, really. They're just good.
Picking wildflowers? Seems such a common activity for someone like you.
To me, the most beautiful flower is the one that blossoms by its own strength. Lysithea, please accept this as...
Still haven't given up, I see, Lorenz.
Knock it off! Sorry. It's just that the thorns are a bit sharp, and I'm not a fan of killing nature.
True sympathy, even for the smallest wildflower. I admire your kindness. When you inherit your house, that kindness will be a balm to your subjects. They and the neighboring lords will trust you instinctively.
Politics. Again.
The Alliance has been harmed in the past by lords who thought only of themselves, who saw others as a means to an end. But you understand others' pain. With you around, I am quite hopeful that the Alliance will flourish again.
That's not something you should get your hopes up about. House Ordelia will end with my father.
Nani? Hold on. Sorry.
I'm sorry? I understand you have a distaste for politics, but could you really allow a noble house 3 centuries old to fall to ruin? This goes beyond you and even your house. What would become of Fodlan if all its noble houses withered away in such a manner? The people would be in disarray. The balance of power would crumble. Chaos would rule.
No, it's just... my body, unfortunately, is not built to last. And I have no siblings.
Oof.
When I die, that's the end.
Oof.
What?
Noble birth has been nothing but a source of pain for me. For me, and for my parents. We got sucked into the rebellion in the Empire, and it led to... many responsibilities for us. The things we went through. I can hardly bear to speak of it. All I want now is to give my mother and father the chance to live out their years in peace. I intend to do whatever I can to ease the hardships of our people, while I still have life left in me. Naturally, I worry about what will come to pass after I'm gone. But I'm sure things will work out. So long as there are people like you around, working so hard for a better future.
So you have been thinking of the future, even despite all of that. I am so sorry. I had no idea. Lysithea, I have offended you most persistently. Please find it in your heart to forgive my impudence.
Don't worry about it. If you're so insistent upon being my friend, I'm sure more tasty snacks and tea will help persuade me. But if speaking of the future holds such importance, better to find someone who actually has one.
I understand. Yes, let's take tea together again soon.
And now I'm sad. And now I'm sad. Rip. Continuing on.
Hey, Ig!
Ig! Ignored.
Ignatz?
More Ignat's more like ignored, bitch. Lol. Get wrecked. Excuse me?
Hey! Ignatz is here!
Oh!
What's gotten into him?
Ignat's more like ignored. Am I right?
Hey! Ah! Hey, you've been acting weird lately. Are you sick or something?
Raphael! No, I'm fine.
So what's going on with you? Are you worried about something? Want to talk about it?
I don't know about worried. It's just, you know, your parents.
Hey now!
Ah! What is it?
I thought I told you to drop it. Just forget about it.
I can't just forget about it. You lost your parents. And when you were in need, my family did nothing to help you.
Well, what were they supposed to do about it? It's not like they killed my parents. And besides, that's our folks you're talking about. That's got nothing to do with us, right?
I still can't help but feel responsible. Like I owe you somehow.
Look, if you want to do something, just be my pal like you used to. We can eat tasty meals together, play games, make jokes, and laugh until our bellies hurt.
Are you sure that's what you want?
Of course it is! We were friends before, and there's no reason we can't be friends now.
Raphael, thank you. And I'm sorry about before.
Yeah. I've got a lot of these to go through, holy shit. Oh my god. The whole stream will just be this. All supports. Supports the stream.
So heavy.
Maybe not.
I think I might have borrowed one too many books this time. And I have to return them at some point. Ah!
What's going on? Everything okay?
Ugh, just my luck.
Lysithea? Oh, wow. Look at the mess you made.
Thank you for the assistance. I can take it from here.
Were you planning on carrying this much weight on your own? Don't be ridiculous. You should have at least asked for help.
They're all books I need for my studies, and it's my own responsibility. No need to involve others.
I'm happy to help you carry some of them. How about half? That's fair, right?
No, really, I have this. I am not incapable, and I'm not a child.
As smart as you are, you sure are a silly person.
I'm so tough. I'm gonna stand my ground. I don't need help from anyone.
Wow, Raphael, holy shit!
And when things don't go my way, I'm gonna act all sad and moody.
Ooh! Spicy hot takes from Raphael over here.
You are remarkably talented at channeling me.
Huh? Oh, no. Sorry. I was imitating my little sister. Her name's Maya. She's way smart, but she can be pretty stubborn. You remind me of her. What I mean to say is that I want to help. So swallow your pride and ask. I'll be carrying the stack of books now. Got a problem with that?
Yeah. You seem obstinately determined to go against my wishes.
All right. Is this a good spot to drop them?
Hey, what are you doing? They need to be stacked neatly, otherwise they'll topple. This one needs to be rearranged, otherwise the rest won't fit properly.
Wow, talk about picky.
You're the one who was so insistent on helping. If you're gonna help, do it right or don't bother.
Fine, fine.
Marianne, please.
Is that Raphael?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I get it. But you can't be so picky.
Not me.
You need some meat in your diet. I don't know if you can eat human food, but bug meat might be good for you. That's right. You need to eat plenty of bug meat if you want to get big and strong like me. No more sweets for you.
Bug meat.
What? He's talking to a bird?
Huh? Is someone there?
Hi.
Oh, Marianne! You're right on time. This little birdie was telling me that he misses you. And, oh!
Oh, it flew off.
It appears so.
Why do you think birds fly away when there's more than one person around? Birds never seem to stay put, unless I'm alone.
Birds are very cautious creatures. They tend to fly away when they're startled.
You mean they're afraid of loud noises? Oops, that was probably too loud for the birds.
Come on, Raphael. Keep it down.
How's this? Do you think we'd be able to talk to birds together like this?
Raphael, please.
I still haven't met a bird that can speak human. I was hoping you could introduce me.
Huh? I thought you were just talking to one.
I was mostly talking at him, not to him. He just said chirp chirp and stuff like that. I had no idea what he was talking about. I don't think he understood me either. Marianne, you always know which birds understand what you're saying, right? Next time you find a bird who understands you, I hope you let me know so I can join the conversation.
Now what am I supposed to do?
Ignatz and Lysithea, huh? Alright, this last one ended with them spitting insults at each other, right?
It's you. Going for a walk again today?
No, I'm on cooking duty today, and I have to head into town for some groceries.
All on your own? I'd better go with you. I'd be worried if you went by yourself.
No, please, I can manage on my own.
But won't you have a hard time carrying everything back?
Not at all. I'll be fine. I'm just replacing a few ingredients. Also, I may not look it, but I'm actually quite strong. I've been exercising every day.
You're right. You don't look it. Your biceps are a fraction of the size of Raphael's.
Listen, Lysithea, alright? Nobody's biceps are like Raphael's. Raphael's biceps are fucking massive, alright? He's like fucking... Hagrid, check it out! You know, he's like that, alright? Except, I mean, I guess this is Ignatz here. Who is literally... never mind the meme, alright? That's just... I'm telling you, alright? He's fucking huge. He's massive.
If you start fumbling around under the weight of all the groceries, and then you trip and spill everything everywhere... Look, I'm just saying, that could be your future. It could happen. It doesn't look pretty.
That's what you think of me, huh?
Yep. You're honestly a bit of a mess.
Damn! Oh, here we go again.
If that's how you feel.
Oh, knock it off with the wounded puppy dog eyes. As though I'm some sort of villain in your story.
I'm sorry. That wasn't my intention. I'm just a bit sensitive, that's all. You're talking like you don't respect me.
I see. So now it's my fault?
Well, technically, yeah.
No matter how grown you seem to think you are, there's so much you're incapable of. You can play at being a mature adult, but it only ever complicates things, and that's exactly what makes you look like a child.
Are you talking about yourself right now, Lysithea? What's going on here? Oops, wrong button.
Oh, enough already! Would you just leave me alone?
Maybe I went a bit far that time. But he's so stubborn despite his ineptitude. I can't just leave it be. He's so foolish, constantly making a mess of things. Wait, but then...
No matter how much we stretch, some things are always beyond us. I think it's fine to be vulnerable and ask for help sometimes.
A message from Ignatz.
What he said to me before. To everyone else, do I seem just like Ignatz?
Yes! Marianne and Hilda. Huh?
You've been an enormous help. Thanks so much. Excuse me. I have some more supplies that just arrived for the infirmary. Oh, were there more? I thought I'd gotten them all. I just have bandages and other small things, but there might be more coming. Well, I just got the boys to bring in the heavy bottles. Looks like we can't fit all of it without some rearranging, though. You know, if you'd arrived earlier, you could have helped me tidy up. My apologies. I don't really need your apologies. I need your help. Oh, okay. How can I help? How can you help? I said tidy up, didn't I? See the shelves there? See if you can clear out some space and tuck away the bandages. I can try. Hey, careful, Marianne. There's some strong stuff in those bottles. I'm sorry, No, look, just leave the bandages for now and move the bottles from the shelf. I can do that. Now the bandages fell. No! So in the end, I did it all by myself. I'm sorry that I was no help. I just got in your way. It's fine. We'll even it out with pastries. You want me to get you pastries? I guess I can. You seem so thoughtful and composed, but you're surprisingly clumsy. It's such an odd mix. I practically have no choice but to take over for you. You're right. I'm sorry.
That's it, I guess. Coolio. Holy shit, there's a lot of quests on my map right now. Yikes, dude. Wait a second. This place looks a little different, doesn't it? Oof! Oh god! What happened? Hold on a sec, what the fuck happened up there? Did someone like fucking like throw a missile at the castle? What happened there? That's crazy.
Okay.
What happened to the bathhouse? We gotta see. Absolutely nothing. Perfect. All the troops are in yellow for the Golden Deer House, I guess. Well, I guess I'll go here first. Holy fucking shit, dude. I didn't recognize who this was. I thought this was Shamir, like, from a distance. Hello?
A country with no king has no future.
Holy shit, Felix. He looks like Edgy Ike to me right now.
That's why I made my way here. Professor, don't let me down.
Edge Ike. Let's forge ahead.
Yes, let's. Find me a worthy opponent to battle, and I'll be content.
Advanced drills! Nani? Interesting.
Professor, it's not just for my village that I'm fighting alongside you here, you know. It's also that Captain Gerald asked me, his first and greatest apprentice, to look out for you.
His first and greatest, you say?
Of course, it wouldn't be enough just to keep you alive. It's my duty to make sure you win, too. So do your best, Professor, and count on me to watch your back.
Hey,
Big sword tournament today, eh? Well, I know who's winning that for me. Catherine. Actually, hold on. Now I'm spoiling myself on how people look. You know, I'm gonna wait until after I do everything else first. I want to be surprised. Although I did already look up, like, I think 2 characters,
Oh.
to be fair. Earthworm. Earthworm Jim. In the flesh. Right there. Bernie, you're still behind your door? Come on, come out of there!
At last, I return to my domain. My lonely paradise. My realm of exquisite solitude. Huh? Professor? Is that you? You didn't hear that just now, did you?
Sorry.
Oh, forget you heard anything!
Nani? What's going on here, Hilda?
I'm pretty headstrong, but Claude could give me a run for my money. I mean, he's dragged the Knights into this. You ought to be careful, Professor.
You too.
Don't worry about me. I'm here because I want to be. Also, because being around my big brother feels like a real chore.
What's the quest going on here? Supply run and floral tribute. What the fuck?
Excuse me, could you do me a favor?
Okay.
Excuse me, could you do me a favor?
Alrighty then. Yes. Alright, interesting. Double quests from one character. Huh. Gladiolus! That's from Final Fantasy 15, right? You know, some of these rooms are gonna be empty now, right? There's nobody up here, is there? Nope. That was a waste of time. Alrighty then.
I'm pretty headstrong.
Right. Airman Pike.
Boo!
Boo! Oh yeah, let me do this first as well. Man, these these root vegetables have been sitting here for like 50 years. I bet you they taste amazing. Let's see. Green, maybe. Mixed fruit seeds, huh? Green flower seeds. Let's do that one. We got the fish keeper over here. Nothing over here. Random guy here. All right.
Time for a request.
The fish seems skittish lately. It said that every 5 years, in the wake of a storm, a mystery fish appears and eats up all the other fish in the pond. They call it the Big One, Luigi. The Big One. Nani? Is that... Dorothy, is that you? Holy shit! What the fuck?
Professor! Oh my, it's so good to see you. These days, so many old friends seem to be disappearing. But you're here.
Nani? You've changed significantly.
It's incredible to see you again after 5 years. I have a feeling your name will go down in history.
It literally did take me a second to realize that was her. Insect larva, okay. Louise, you still look the same.
Up on ever seeing you again. Where have you been hiding?
Anyway, now that we're reunited in the land of the living, I must fulfill my promise.
Right, the promise.
That's right. I promised the captain I'd protect you in his stead, and now I'll make good on my word.
Professor?
Anything to report, Gatekeeper?
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. You know, it's such a thrill to be able to greet you like this again. I almost died as well in the battle 5 years ago, but I won't allow any enemies to get into this place again. I promise you that. Even if the Death Knight shows up, I'll be sure to... Well, for now I'll keep training, so I can eventually feel confident that I can stop him.
Don't worry about the Death Knight, alright? We've got Lysithea. It'll be fine, trust me. Alright.
Professor.
Hello, random person.
Got a favor to ask.
Alright. Interesting.
Professor?
What the fuck was that? What? I didn't mean to press that button. What just happened? Oh, Ferdinand. Whoops. Hey, Ferdinand, talk to me, mate. What's going on? Nani?
Take that!
He's probably pretty upset about, you know, not having a fucking, like, home anymore. What's up, man?
Oh, you know, there's always something. It never ends. Lately, I have been feeling uneasy, impatient. Edelgard claims victory after victory. She never stops. 5 years ago, she ascended the throne and swept away the corrupt nobles, my father included. I always thought I would be the one to unseat him, but she did it instead, with all the ease and indifference of someone cracking an egg. She put my father under house arrest. She stripped House Eyre of its power. Rather than accepting a role as her puppet, I left. Now I fight to topple the Empire. The disparity between Edelgard and myself is obvious.
Well, listen, man. Look, you're doing the right thing, alright? Also, this is obviously a different support if, you are with the Empire, huh?
She never stops moving forward. Single-minded, never wavering. But where does that leave me? Here, flailing about, going nowhere, contributing nothing.
Not true!
But it is. That is the reality. Not once since our days at the Academy have I exceeded Edelgard's abilities. I saw her as a worthy opponent. She did not even see me as a contender. She did not even consider me at all. As the head of the noble House Eyre, I must be able to achieve results. But all my efforts have come to nothing. Results are everything. I have not shown results. So I will be stagnating here forever.
But you have achieved results, come on. You've done it!
I appreciate your kind words, but you are wrong. I know that I have a massive wall to climb, and I must climb it alone. Even so, may I ask a favor?
Yes?
Professor, please keep an eye on my progress. I would appreciate if you were always by my side, bearing witness to my accomplishments.
Calm down now, Ferdinand. Ingrid!
Professor, I have a proposal.
You look very different too. But okay, sure, yes.
Why not go beyond the Knights of Seiros? Instead, uniting with allies from all across Fodlan to fight for our cause.
I like the cape.
Looking back,
It would have been best to ally with the Kingdom and join forces against the Empire. But now the Kingdom is not exactly, well...
So many things under construction, man. Another generic NPC wants a quest from me?
Hey, I could use a hand.
Pirates! Arr! Pirates be raiding coastal towns in the Sreng region. Sure.
I need a favor.
Okay. Sure got a lot of quests. Oh, hey, Lorenz.
I have written to my father to signal my intention to remain here. Not that I require his approval to do so. There is not much for me to gain by returning to Alliance territory now. But by staying, I will be able to influence the course of events directly, on the field of battle.
Will you get along with the Alliance leader?
We will not be friends, but I will cooperate with him as much as is necessary to secure victory.
Sure, there's a lot going on around here. Oh, hi.
Fighting alongside you and everyone else is a dream come true, Professor. And don't worry about my little sis. Right now, she's back home helping out with the family business. I kind of figured I was going to be stuck going back and taking over for her. But thanks to you and Claude, I get to work on my dream of becoming a proper knight.
And that, what's going on?
Members of the Knights tell me that Father left their ranks 5 years ago. They say he announced he was returning to the kingdom, but nobody's heard from him since. I haven't received word that he went back home to Mother. Where could he be? Where are you, Father?
Rip. Also, hold on. I don't want to. No, I don't want to do this right now. Whoops. Kaspar, what's... Holy fucking shit. What the fuck? Your hair. What have you done?
Hey, Professor, you won't believe what happened.
You've changed your hair. That's what happened. Also, what's some weird armor you've got there.
I figured I couldn't go back to the Empire after Garrick Mach fell, so I started drifting across the Kingdom and Alliance. Then, I just happened to run into our old class, so we came back to the monastery together.
Thus is the story for everyone, I guess. Marianne, let's see what Marianne's doing. I guess, let's see.
Dear Goddess, I ask for guidance. Professor, you're always watching over me, aren't you?
Of course.
I've spent my entire life avoiding people. Speaking to others was so difficult for me. So I made a point to always be alone. Animals and the Goddess were the only ones I could really open up to. Do you remember the time you asked what it was I prayed for?
Thanks and protection.
Yes, but that wasn't the case. Back then, I felt that my life served no purpose, and that I was nothing more than a burden. In truth, I was begging the Goddess to take me to her.
Oof.
That was my daily prayer.
Oof.
But now I fear the idea of dying and being left alone. I have friends who accept me for who I am now, in spite of my crest. And I have you watching over me. I finally learned to accept the kindness and warmth of others. It's because of you, Professor. Because of you, I've decided to live.
Oh.
I'm sorry to have worried you, but I'm all right now. Even if I'm separated from you or any of my friends, the memories I've made here will give me the strength to continue on.
You should look to the future instead of the past. Nani? What is this? What do you mean? What are you talking about? Nidas? What are you talking about? What is this? From now on, let's look to the future together. What do you mean? What do you mean?
Oh, I'm sure I'll have the strength to move forward if we're together.
Yes. Yes. Good. Don't turn it. Don't don't turn it into an S rank yet. Hold on. Calm down there. Get that wild game.
Okay.
Eloise, sure.
Hello, Professor. What brings you here? Fancy a bit of fishing?
Yes. Sure.
You know, I can hardly go fishing without thinking of old Gerald. He and I would just sit here, casting our lines again and again. I'm no better at it now than I was then. Not a single nibble.
Maybe if you were quieter.
Just like your father. You know all the tricks of the fisherman's trade. I was hopeless at it, but he was a master. In the time it took me to catch one fish, he could fill his basket to the brim.
Are you saying he was a master baiter? Bad jokes.
You know, talking to you, I'm feeling very nostalgic. Why don't you join me? We can trade some stories about the old man. We spoke before about how Gerald never seemed to age, right? Once, when he was drunk, he let the secret slip.
And I took a secret sip. Bruh. Fucking... No! Oh no! What the fuck? The thing just, like, spilled on me. That's great. That's cool. That's alright. Only a little bit. We're fine.
He said he'd had an infusion of crest-bearing blood, and it had greatly extended his life.
Nani? Crests can make people live longer?
Well, we'd both been drinking. I figured he was joking, so I just laughed it off.
Then shouldn't Lysithea live for a long-ass time instead of, like, not at all? What's going on here?
I asked him his age. He said he'd stopped counting after he hit 100.
Excuse me?
And he was telling the truth. In those 20 years he was away, he didn't age a bit.
What the fuck?
An incredible person, to be sure. And I probably don't know the half of it.
What the
Actually,
fuck?
I'd like to ask you something about Gerald, if you don't
What?
mind.
What the fuck?
When Gerald was away from the monastery, what was he like?
He did nothing but drink.
In other words, he was exactly the same. When I was his squire, he was always hollering for a drink. He just wouldn't put a cork in it. But on the battlefield, he was unequaled. That's why people used to call him the Blade Breaker. I have to say, right now, fishing with you, it really takes me back. This feels just like the good old days, when Gerald was sitting alongside me.
How the fuck? I'm very confused now. What is going on with Lysithea? I need to find out. Luigi. Oh boy. Look who it is. Well. Look who it is. It's your boy, Sylvain over here.
I'm the heir of House Gautier, and I'm fighting alongside a bunch of Alliance people?
That's right.
I can just imagine my father's face contorted in anger, and the delightful words he must have used to describe me. I don't know how staying and fighting for Fargus would have helped. Sorry, Professor. I don't regret my decisions. I'm just thinking out loud. And I'm hoping I haven't made a big mistake.
%10 redeemed. 10% more. Alright. Nobody's in here, I don't think, right? Yeah. Holy shit, there's Petra.
Edelgard is controlling the Empire. She is putting the pressure on the Kingdom and Alliance. Empire and religion are at open war. It will be...
That's quite an outfit.
...for us at first. But corrupt nobles are many. That means the common people will rebel and be joining our side. With you, Professor, the battle tides will turn. I have certainty.
Professor, I am so glad you are unharmed. No matter the path you walk, I will be with you every step of the way.
Flame, you are still small.
Anything you ask of me, I shall see it through. You saved my life, and I am in your debt.
You are still small. Why are you still small?
Yes. During his search for her grace, the Archbishop, Seteth has visited churches all across the land. It served to demonstrate to the devout across Fodlan that the Church of Seros is still going strong. As a result, the faithful are not currently in a state of chaos.
Nani? Hey, it's Claude.
Hey there, my friend. It's funny how the monastery was once in ruins, but now it's downright bustling. Thanks to a little promise 5 years ago, our buddies have all gathered, and even the knights have returned. It's like we were all just waiting for you to awaken. And now, we're all going to band together against the Imperial Army. You should go and talk to everyone if you can. There may be some who are still on the fence.
Nah, they're all gonna fight with us. Don't worry about it, mate.
Pardon me.
Hello there.
Hello there!
During the Millennium Festival, the leaders of all territories were supposed to gather together and pledge perpetual peace. But now that hope has been dashed, thanks to the Emperor's actions. The kingdom is also vastly different than before. I guess we'll never return to the world as it was 5 years ago.
Professor!
Hey, I'm more of a mercenary than a knight these days. I work to get paid. I never was too attached to Fodlan. I was considering leaving soon, but I might change my mind if you're around.
Shamir, what are you trying to say? Are you trying to loot me, Shamir? I'm watching you.
In Lady Rhea's absence, I will follow you. That's what she would want me to do. Know that wherever you might lead us, I'll continue searching for Lady Rhea.
That's fine.
Good, because I will not budge on that point. Welcome back, Professor. Hey.
Professor,
Lorenz? What's up, Lorenz?
Well met, Professor. I trust that you have not had any complaints about me lately.
I certainly have. Oh. I haven't. Should I be worried?
Do you find it concerning that I've ceased making advances toward the ladies? I've decided that it would be inappropriate for me to continue my search for a spouse while we are at war. I expect that means you will not be receiving any more complaints. I hope that puts you more at ease. Actually, the introspection I've gained setting aside my search has motivated me to amend my conduct.
Finally admitting your conduct was a problem.
Not the phrasing I choose, but you're not wrong. Selfishly pursuing my own desires caused me to behave inconsiderately. For instance, it was arrogant and rude to invite ladies to dine with me purely to evaluate them. Our experiences in battle have also given me cause to doubt certain preconceptions I once held. Previously, I had considered it a requirement for my future spouse to come from a noble line.
Oh?
I once thought that commoners lacked the power to influence the wider world, as history might suggest. To find a commoner who made a real impact, one has to look all the way back to Nemesis. That was my belief, at any rate. But I realized that I've actually had an influential commoner right in front of me all along.
It's me!
Don't you see? I'm referring to you. You may wield the power of a crest, but you are so much more than just that. You have managed to charm everyone around you, to compel them to trust and follow you. Though you may not realize it, that is no mean feat. It is altering the course of history in Fodlan. Your example puts my prior beliefs to shame.
I wonder if this affects, I guess it can't, right? But I don't know, I'm just saying, like, I wonder if this affects, like, his other supports, such as with Dorothea, right? Nothing to be ashamed of.
I appreciate the kind words. I have always sought to embody the ideal of nobility. That, at least, is a goal I continue to stand by. But now I know that bloodline alone is not sufficient to gauge a person's worth. I've learned much of this from you. You are humble and open-minded, despite your power and skill. That is why I, at least, find you so charismatic. Perhaps that is the wrong way to say it. What I mean is that you set an admirable example. I can only hope someday to be your equal. Of course, you had better keep an eye on me, because I can achieve anything I set out to do. For I am none other than the handsome and talented Lawrence Hellman Gloucester.
Lawrence Hellman's mayonnaise. Oh shit. No, please, stop. No more mayo, please.
Okay. In the Alliance, the Lords have been at odds, so peace and prosperity have declined there as well. In particular, bandits have been appearing in large numbers near the Great Bridge of Murden. Rumor has it that the domain's lord, someone by the name of Acheron, is a completely ineffectual leader.
The domain of murdering. Gotcha. Dog? Excuse you, dog.
A moment, please.
Vaguely remember Acheron. Vaguely. Not very well, though.
Hi.
Oof. Don't be coming at my stream with that, like, sad shit. Don't make me feel bad, mate. No. No. Ignatz?
It's been fixed up quite a bit, but its battle scars aren't so easily erased. To think that a glorious cathedral with a 1,000-year history would end up like this. I'll rebuild this place someday. This cathedral is the symbol of Fodlan. Maybe I should paint a picture of the beautiful cathedral of old. Well, I still remember what it looked like.
Making sure I don't miss any items. They're being instructed, but only this guy is listening. The other two? Look at him. I wonder what I'm gonna eat for dinner. That's what they're thinking right now. Look at them. They're not even looking at it. They're being reprimanded. I mean, probably. Probably. What the fuck? Bruh. What the fuck happened here? Holy shit! What did they do to this place? Again, I have to ask the question. Did they fucking throw a missile at this place? What happened? What? Cornerstone fragment. Oof. Well, this place looks like ass now. Alright?
It seems that in the last 5 years, the monks here have left this place for the town below. However, once they learn of our return, perhaps they'll come back. I hope the monastery can return to normal someday.
My everyday is filled with nothing but the harshness of war. My only solace is eating sweets. Is that childish of me? Who cares? You should eat them proudly. Everyone finds solace in different ways. Hey, gotcha.
Professor.
Holy shit! What?
You're here, Professor, along with everyone from our old class. It's like we've gone back in time.
You got a haircut! Holy shit, what happened?
When I think that I'll be around you again, all of my sorrows just drift away.
Frankly, I don't feel too happy. Well, come on, let's do our best together. Come on.
Yes. I'll at least try not to hold anyone back. Let's work together for the common good, like we did 5 years ago.
Well then.
Dear Goddess, even with the church in shambles, we can still pray. The Goddess will surely hear our prayers. But still, I hope the church can return to its former beauty someday.
Well, last thing to do is look over here, I guess. I mean, that's about it, honestly. Alright, nothing over there.
Right.
Right. Alright, I've looked everywhere now, so... There's a third floor now! Nani?
Could I trouble?
There's nobody in here at all. Nice.
What?
Professor. 5 long years I've searched for you and the Archbishop. It is a pleasure to see you again.
No, I've never been there before.
The Church of Seros will follow you from now on. But please do not abandon the search for Lady Rhea.
We'll do whatever it takes to find her.
Thank you. I know the battles ahead will be dire, but we will support you with all our strength.
What, Manuela?
My professor, you haven't changed a bit.
Are you gonna try to elude me again?
At your age, I'd expect your whole demeanor to have changed greatly over 5 years.
Well, I did just, like, fall into, like, a deep sleep, you know?
Though, I suppose I haven't changed either, right? Thank you for noticing, by the way. Ah, just the two of us, forever young. Oh, let me have my fun.
Quit trying to loot me, Manuela! Stop it!
Thankfully, it appears the records and equipment I need for my research have not been damaged. I am most curious, though. You say you were asleep for 5 whole years. Incredible. Perhaps this is another effect of your crest. I do look forward to investigating you in greater detail.
We can talk about that.
Wonderful news. I am most excited to begin. We must find the time, of course.
The other room finally opened up, too. Well, Cynthia, there you are.
I've grown weary and impatient. These past 5 years, my hands have been bound. But now, I can finally take action with a clear goal. I'm grateful to you and to everyone.
I didn't do anything.
Nonsense. Your presence steeled everyone's resolve.
Okay, then. Linhart? What the fuck? You look... I'm not sure.
The promise was made 5 years ago. But I must say, I'm rather impressed by
Camera!
how many of us managed to make it.
What are you doing, camera? Yes. This is a chest-to-chest conversation, my friend. Zoom.
Personally, I only showed up because I hope to see you again, Professor. I've been with my family in the Empire until recently. I admit to feeling a little guilty betraying Her Majesty, but only a little.
Wow. Wow, Linhart.
Now that we're all together again, I suppose the fighting will begin soon.
Cyril?
Let's see. I don't know anything about rebuilding, but I can sure do my best to clean up the mess. I'm gonna keep Lady Rhea's room spotless, so she can use it right away whenever she gets back. You gotta find her, Professor. You just gotta.
Ferdinand, here you are.
I have lost my dominion. My nobility may seem like nothing more than a title, but I will never lose my noble heart. I will stop Edelgard, even if it costs me my life. I have turned my blade against her now. I cannot go back on that decision. Professor, do you think I chose the wrong path?
Not at all, dude.
You are right.
What the fuck is this place? Oh! This is from one of the supports that I saw earlier. Odd. But okay, what is this? Alpha then, alright. Fair enough.
Let's see.
Well, let's check out the new floor then, and then I guess I'll do other things, I guess. I want to find out what that new training stuff is, I guess. Advanced drills. Well, here's Lady Rhea's room. I would recognize it from that one support that I got with her. So technically I have been up here before then, but only technically. I've not been out here though. Yo, dude. This is pretty neat. I like this. Also, this symbol right here looks like, the symbol in Darkest Dungeon when you get like a fucking... when you start to go crazy. That's what it looks like. Wait, what else have I got here then? Here then? Sedith? Oh, I missed it, I guess. And I've got a few questions to complete as well. Herring bait. Oh. I can no longer hide in the corner over here, god damn it.
Professor.
Talk to me, Sedith.
Professor, a moment. I am sorry that I doubted your ability. I deeply regret ever holding such a view of you. It is obvious to me now that you are extraordinary.
Really?
Do you doubt your own power, even now? I suppose that's only natural. You've lived your whole life knowing next to nothing about yourself. Not even Geralt could have possibly known all there is to know about you. But I wonder, are you satisfied with that?
What do you mean?
Are you content, not knowing who you are? Or do you yearn to know more?
I wish to know more.
That was a foolish question, of course. You are not the sort to be complacent. So, only one more question matters. Are you ready?
Ready for what?
The truth. All of it.
Nani?
Learning it will doubtlessly have direct consequences on your life. I do not know what those will be. You may decide, once you learn it, that you wish you hadn't. But even if you have such regrets, you will never be able to return to ignorance. So, are you ready to know the truth?
Yes, I am.
I see. That is what I wish to hear. Since the Archbishop put so much faith in you, I will continue to offer my aid. More than that, I will put my faith in you as well, and I will do all that is within my power to help you someday reach the truth.
But you didn't tell me the fucking thing that you wanted to tell me, dude. Come on, Luigi, please. Please, Luigi. Alright, so we got a quest down here. It's done.
Professor.
Okay.
Oh, good. Thanks.
Oh, good, mate. Oh, that's great. Thanks, mate. Alright. Hey! I'm not even gonna bother buying presents right now. Honestly.
Professor!
Maybe I'll do that on a different day if I have to. Well, let's figure out what advanced drills are.
Hey, you.
I will start with Bernie.
Huh? Professor?
Oh! Like stuff that she's skilled in, I guess? Huh. Interesting. Interesting.
Hi.
I see, okay. We've got morale meals today. Everyone's morale is like almost maxed. I don't like that. It's a little bit annoying, actually. Who do I get morale with? Let's see what Flynn has to say. And... Ferdinand.
This is nearly as delicious as Mother's cooking. I would happily eat this every day.
Delicious. After a scrumptious meal like that, I feel that I can really seize the day.
Neato! So I need to get flowers for Hilda. What the fuck flowers do I need for her? Just random flowers? I swear I have a ton of them, though. Oh, there you go, down here. Okay, I've got 8 daffodils. Come on, that's gotta be enough. I have to give them to her? Really? Oh, it's like that, I see. I have to give her one of... Okay, I have to give her like this. The gladiolus, right?
You're sweet, thanks.
Is that not enough?
Thanks so much.
Oh, there you go. Nice.
You're a sweetheart.
Excellent. Wonderful.
No.
Now I need to do things. What else do I need to do? Not that one. This one. What resources? I don't know what she means. Oh my god. Ooh! Fodlande! Was that it?
You've done me a great service.
Okay, good. Woo.
Hey.
Wonderful. Weeds and aramid gobies?
Maybe.
Excuse me? What the fuck? What is that? What do you mean?
Professor!
What do you mean, give her the weeds? She just wants to smoke it up.
Professor?
With her gobies. I will run like horse.
Professor, why not go be looking back?
Hey, you train me up with the swords? Nope.
Professor.
Listen.
Professor, I have written to my father.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm? Annette!
Members of the Knights tell me that Father... They say he announced he was returned. I haven't received word. Where could he be?
Give me the fucking training, Annette. Give me that training that I need! Yes! Yes! I have to yield of only... wait, I have to yield of one in order to get them. What the fuck? That sounds horrible. Alright, well, time to do the training grounds. Wait, first of all, we shall see who's got the better stats here. 27 strength and 14 defense on Felix versus... Yeah, Catherine's clearly just better, I guess, in that regard. So let's just do that, then. It almost feels like cheating, but, you know, who cares?
I won't hold back.
Oh yeah, look at that. They are using actual weapons to fight. That's kind of bullshit.
All for Lady Rhea. Stay down. I won't hold back.
Look at this motherfucker.
I won't hold back.
Finals.
Where do I start?
Oh wow, never mind, we're good. Yikes!
Fighting is what I do.
Silver Sword, plus. Well, you know who I gotta give that to, then. Felix. Where's that at? There it is. Alright, what else should I do then? Let's go to the cathedral and do some choir practice, even though it's kind of a silly one. Bring, Shamir and Felix, because they hate it. They can bond over that, how much they hate it. Manuela. And someone else. Ferdinand, maybe? Yo, I gotta see the reaction between Sylvain and Matt. I gotta see this one, the support for sure. I noticed Ash. What the fuck? I did just now. Now that you said it, I didn't notice before then.
Sing from your diaphragm. Law. Get it? Law.
It's hard to sneak out when the professor is watching.
Professors, you mean? Plural. And we have the support that I was looking for. Perfect.
Ugh, my head. Why am I here instead of the infirmary? When did I... Oh boy.
How are you feeling, Professor Manuela?
Oh my god, are they in Sylvain's room? What the fuck?
Sylvain? What do you need at this hour?
You don't remember? Well, you collapsed in the infirmary, and...
That doesn't sound like me.
Wait, no. I remember.
The truth is, something sad happened. So I did what I always do to forget my troubles.
Anyway, I found you passed out on the floor, helped you up, then carried you back here.
And what were you doing in the infirmary late at night? Not bringing a girl there, I hope.
Nope, I was definitely alone. I just had a bad feeling, and I decided to look around to see if anyone needed my help.
No, of course not, no!
Oh, my poor head.
Good liar, he is.
Are you alright? Here, have some water.
What a thoughtful young man you are. You're a real gentleman, compared to that jerk who just...
That good-for-nothing guy who strung you along, whispered sweet nothings in your ear, then shattered your heart beyond repair? I agree. He's a jerk.
Oh, is he then, Sylvain? Is he?
Oh no. Did I say those things to you?
Actually, your version had more details. Very detailed details.
Oh my.
Oh dear.
You know, Professor, you're a good catch. It's a shame that you've had no luck with men. You need a guy like me. Somebody who sees your beauty,
oh boy,
appreciates how tender you are, emotionally, and how much love you have to give.
Oh dear.
You're a smooth talker, even when you don't mean what you say. I'm going to change, so shoot, okay?
Saw through his bullshit though. Good.
Sure, I can take a hint. Rest up, Manuela.
Thank you, Sylvain. I'm going to try and get some sleep. Did he just call me Manuela and not Professor? That sly little... Although... Me? With Sylvain? Now there's a crazy thought.
Oh my. Yes. My plan is coming together! It's probably going to fall apart horribly in the next support. That's fine though. I've got three activity points left. I will spend them doing what I spend them doing best. Eating food! Let's see. Well, you know, sometimes you gotta go ahead and make some, cabbage and herring stew, you know what I mean? Because you know that Flame likes that. Wait, I already gave Flame a meal. Never mind, don't do that at all, actually. Instead, go with something like, you know, one of them big old... Fisherman's Bounty. No. Some pickled rabbit skewers. There you go. Maybe Caspar? And someone else? Sure. Caspar and Raphael would be a good one, probably, right? Sure, let's do that.
Ah, I can eat so much of this stuff. My stomach's growling just thinking about it.
This is delicious! My absolute favorite!
Oh yeah. And it worked. It always works, Luigi, it always works.
Hey, Raphael, you heard of train?
Hey, Caspar! You work your muscles almost as much as I do.
Of course. Everyone knows that if you skip a day, you lose 3 days of work.
Never skip leg day.
Ain't that the truth? Let's get to it then.
That's probably enough for today.
You might be right. I'm exhausted.
You know, I really envy you, Raphael. You're huge.
Check it out.
I know I'm big. Everyone knows that. What are you talking about?
I'm not very big, but I've always wanted to be. That's why I train so much. I've grown a bit in the last 5 years, but I'm still not even close to you. I just don't know how to bulk up.
Wait, is this only accessible after the time skip? What?
Is that all? I know how to fix that.
Really? You gotta show me.
Follow me.
Huh? You just led me to the dining hall.
That's right. Now sit down and eat up.
We just ate.
We're just gonna eat?
Yep. Eating's the best way to get bigger. You gotta eat, and you gotta train. Do them both enough, and you're sure to grow.
Well, I always thought I was a pretty big eater, but maybe I wasn't eating enough? Or not often enough?
Probably both. Look at my plate compared to yours. Now this is a meal.
Whoa! Your plate looks like a mountain. If that's what I gotta do, then I'm gonna eat until I can't anymore. I'll eat until there's no food left.
That's the spirit. Come on, let's go clear out the pantry.
Let's do it. I'm gonna eat till I can't move.
Caspar. 3 hours later. Raphael. I'm trying to train, but I'm dummy thick. Sorry. No, no, don't do this to me, please. Alright, Let's try and throw it, yeah.
Professor! Oh my, it's so good to see you. These days, it's incredible.
Listen, let's do the advanced drills and forget about everything else, alright? Good. Good, though.
Hey!
Eloise, bro, what's going on? Hey, buddy! Get the heavy armor up. Well, I guess I'll probably stop there. I mean, I think I'm good. I'm good. I don't need heavy armor anymore? Well, what if I want to be a knight? You never know. Yeah, let's instruct him. Whoa! 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 What is this? How the fuck would I get to chapter 16, Robch? This is one stream after I got to chapter 13. What do you mean? What do you mean? It's chapter 13, I believe. I'm not mistaken. Hold on. The last save file that I had said chapter 13. It could be 14, but it's definitely not 15. Um... Well, we're gonna need to get his spear skills up, I think, here.
I've come to understand a great deal. This was hardly a challenge for me. It was only a trifle.
Oh yeah.
That was...
Oh yeah.
That was...
Oh yeah.
I've come to understand.
Okay, bye. Who else should I train? Hilda. Hilda needs training. Hilda needs training a lot, actually.
Yeah! Who's the best? I'm the best.
Yes.
I'm glad I put in some effort. For once.
Yeah, more. Give her that armor. Skill.
That was so helpful. Thanks.
So that I could upgrade her to Big Knight instead of Small Knight. Bigu. What else we got here? Oops. Ferdinand needs training. In horse.
I am relieved I got it right. I am quite pleased. I am beginning to understand.
Oh, he needs heavy armor training too, apparently. For something.
I appreciate your coaching.
What else we got here? Caspar. Not looking too good there, Caspar. You need to get some training in. Especially... You fucking... You got a lot of weaknesses, don't you, Caspar? You got a lot of them. A whole bunch. Yes, he did say that. No, he didn't. I don't think he actually did say that, no. Pretty sure he didn't.
Nailed it! Perfect! I'll get it next time, too.
Well, let's try getting him some authority, I guess.
That went way better than expected. That went way better than expected.
I agree.
Nailed it! Perfect!
One more.
Thanks for your help.
Bernie. Bernie.
I did pretty well today.
Yes, you did.
I did pretty well today.
Great.
I did pretty well today.
Hey, there's the perfect.
I got it right? Phew. Thanks. That's reassuring.
And to top it off, one more.
I got it right? Phew.
Oops. What else we got here? Felix. You're slacking. You're slacking off, Felix. You're slacking.
It was nothing. I still need to improve.
Train Sylvain.
Of course I got it. I need to
No.
power me up.
I've trained him before, I mean...
Quite intriguing. Thank you.
Fine. Do a little bit of that reason, and then everything else. Feast. Well, this has been cancelled. Because I think, maybe because of, I don't know why it's been cancelled. I don't know, it's odd. Let's do Skywatch again. Well, obviously, it's obviously the characters who are good at that, yes? Flane. Flane, get out there with Seth, alright? Just go! Do your thing. Together.
May I ask a question, Professor?
Oh boy. I want to knit an animal doll for someone, but I'm not sure what kind to make. They love eagles, lions, and deer equally. Oh? I don't know what to do. That's fucking disgusting. That's also disgusting. We're, what are we trying to do here? Why not make one of each?
Wow, you're a genius!
I mean, it's nothing, honestly. That was very... It seemed pretty obvious.
Professor.
I've always admired Pegasus Knights for the versatility they bring to battle. By studying flight as well as the lance, I'm sure I'll be useful to no matter the terrain. Alright, well, listen, alright? That may be true. But no. What the fuck? No days progressed. Oh, Caspar, hello.
Hey, Professor, something's been bothering me.
What?
Remember that suspicious guy I chased after back when I was a student?
Wow, this has been a long time, since then.
A knight scolded me for it, but at the time, I really thought I was doing the right thing. Now that I've had more experience on the battlefield, though...
I've been looking for you. There isn't much time, so I'll keep this brief. The knights encountered a band of brigands while out marching. It was hard fought, but we prevailed. Our soldiers are highly trained, but the enemy was formidable, and we weren't expecting combat. There were a number of casualties among our troops.
Why report this to me, mate?
There is something I wanted to bring to your attention. Do you recall the incident 5 years ago involving a suspicious individual in Garreg Mach? These brigands all bore the same scorpion tattoo that we found on the arm of that man.
Huh. This support would be impossible if you hadn't done that, I'm guessing. Right?
Oh no.
I thought that might be of interest to you.
Thank you!
Don't mention it. If you'll excuse me, I need to get back to my duties.
That was the most inappropriate time to do the Beatles voice.
Right? As soon as I mention that suspicious guy, this happens.
Good to hear they've finally been dealt with.
But some of the knights died in combat. They died because of what I did 5 years ago. This is my fault.
Mate, what?
If I'd stayed quiet and tracked the guy down like you said, we would have stopped those brigands sooner. And I wouldn't have blood on my hands.
But he might have harmed the children.
But he probably wouldn't have. Now those knights, they're not coming back. We both know it. This is all my fault.
Caspar, please. Please!
I am with you this time, brother?
No need to worry, Flame. Simply leave it all to me.
Must you always take away all the fun from me?
Lol.
most satisfactory result. All thanks to you.
Thanking me? But you did everything.
Perfect! Hey. Wow. So much skill.
Aha!
Damn, nice. St. Sero's Day is today. There will be a hymn recital in the cathedral. Yes, I will participate. Of course I will. Kidding me? Let's do this. Oh, hi, you two.
Singing with others is a nice change of pace. Usually I do it when I'm alone.
Something appears to be wrong with my throat.
Hold on. Nice.
Something appears to be wrong with my throat.
Yes, very, very much so, I would say. Oh, that was funny. Okay. I have allies who can take master exams. I do know that, actually. I do know that. Why do I know that? Well, because, let's just say I am aware of certain things. And leave it at that. Also, Shamir's master rank. What the fuck? Bruh! Master! Master of masters! Well, I guess I could change my stuff back. I'm gonna change my thing back to, the thing. Nondescriptive things. Nondescriptive words in general, I could say, yeah. Claude is his own, like, class, it looks like. Wyvern Master. As opposed to... The fuck? Why doesn't it let me just see? Regardless. What the fuck is this sprite? Of the fucking grappler. The sprite looks so silly. He looks like a fucking he looks like a gnome. Like a big gnome. A wide gnome. Raphael, please. What else we got? Okay. Yes. Let me guess. Changing it to Brigand. Oh, there you go. There's the outfit. So her default is Brigand, I guess. But, we're gonna make her the Armored Knight still. It's all good. Alright, Leone. I got a question. If obviously Cavalier is still she still looks the same, but Archer, does she still look the same there? No. No. No, she doesn't. Bow Knight. No, she doesn't. Nor as Great Knight. Huh, interesting. Ferdinand, what are you doing here, man? what? Okay, he looks like... Caspar... That's the default class, yes. Lol. Alright, and then, Bernie. I'm guessing Cavalier is not her default, right? No, it isn't. Archer is. She looks like a character from Fire Emblem Fates. Like Hoshido, right? For the glory of Hoshido! Anyways, Interesting. Fancy. Fancy pants. But in the meantime, Shamir needs to change to something, because this is silly. So... I guess I'll have her be like a mounted unit for now, because I don't see the point in fucking around with other stuff, honestly. Who else has got a mastered, like, class on them right now? Besides her. Annette. Although I can't necessarily do anything for her right now. I mean, I can try. With the Warlock. But, well, I guess we'll see. Hey, nice!
It's all thanks to hard work.
It's a lot of defense. Anyone else? Hilda! Oh shit, didn't even realize. Can we change her to Fortress Knight right now? That's 43% chance. Yikes! Why so? Is it because of the heavy armor? Yes, it is. I need to train her in that. Alright, until I do that, then I can make her brigand. You know, I could. Maybe I'll go straight for the the warrior. It seems like a good option. Rip, didn't work.
All that work for nothing.
What else we got? What else we got? What else we got? Anything? Also, I could change Lawrence to dark. To darkness! Darkness! Perfect. Thick Lorenz. What is this? This outfit is like ultra thick Lorenz right now, as it looks like to me. Professor, I changed my class to Dark Bishop, but I'm dummy thick. Okay, well that's how it's gotta be, you know. That's what it has to be. You know what I mean?
Was there any doubt?
Yes, there was. And then I'll just, I guess, reclass Neodox here. To the Enlightened One.
I've set my sights higher.
And, Shamir? You're gonna turn back into a Cavalier.
Better learn this quickly.
Let's see. Alright. All good. Now then, my curiosity must be sated. Who is the tallest and who is the shortest? Let's see. Raphael's 190. Oh! Tied with Hanuman! Alright, that's tied. Tied between Hanuman and Raphael are the tallest. Let's see, who's the smallest now? Smallest. We got 160 on Lysithea. She was previously the shortest. 154 with Hilda. Oh, that's pretty short! $153, and that, okay, and that I think is probably the shortest. Oh! Well, Flame doesn't count. Flame, look, you're still small, Beb. Alright? That doesn't count. And that is the smallest new, you know, the new smallest. Anyway, I'm gonna stop here because I wanna do stuff off stream. So also I need to stop anyway. So thank you for watching, and until next time, I guess I'll see you guys later. Good night.